Hello friends, my name is Arwen. Welcome to Durham County Library online programming. Today we are going to be talking about sound waves. What are sound waves, you say? Sound waves are only the thing that make up every single noise or sound or song you've ever heard in this whole world and in outer space. Yeah, everything is made of sound waves that you hear. And sometimes you even feel sound waves if you've ever been close to something with a very heavy bass. Now, sound waves are made of vibrations, and I think that the best way to illustrate that is with a harmonica, which is a musical instrument, so clearly there's going to be sound involved. And harmonicas have tiny little reeds inside, and when you blow into them, you make the reeds vibrate. And you can hear, especially in the lower notes, how the sound kind of goes like this. That's the vibration. So sound waves, they're vibrations. What's the experiment? We're going to learn how to manipulate, so change around, the pitch of a sound. There you go again, Arwen. What's the pitch of a sound? Pitch is how we describe where on a frequency scale the sound lies. Now, frequency is easy to remember because it's like the word frequent, and it's talking about the sound waves. So sound waves are very frequent. That's a high frequency. There are lots of them, a lot. High frequency, you're gonna have a high pitch like this. And then if you have a slower sound wave frequency, more stretched out, you're gonna have a low pitch like this. So that's the pitch. Now, of course, we have bottles because I love using bottles in experiments because I have lots of them, and I like having all of my experiments be water-based because it's slightly less messy. Although, as you may be able to see, some of the food coloring I put in these to make it look cool got a little crazy. I don't know what happened. All right. So this is the control, and we are going to listen to the pitch of these bottles. They all sound the same, right? Yeah. Also going to check the pitch when we blow across the mouth of the bottle. You see where this is going? Shocker, it's all the same pitch. So how are we going to change the pitch? Well, as I referenced before when I said that all my experiments are water-based, we are going to put water in our bottles. And we're going to put a different amount of water into each. And I put little pieces of tape on there so I can make sure they're kind of staggered. Oh, see? The food coloring was all worth it. There we go. And put a little less in this one. Boop, 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 boop. I tried to do the rainbow, but I didn't have all the colors of the rainbow. So this is like a truncated rainbow. Oh, that green is really pretty. Oh, I hope there's enough water. There should be, I measured it. Okay. Not quite completely, boop, 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 boop. But for our purposes, this will work. So now, I have my nice teaspoon. Let's listen. They're different. Duh, you say, they're different. But why are they different? Because we changed the mass. We changed the mass in the bottles. Now, what's mass? Mass is how we are measuring what we are vibrating, the amount of stuff that we have to move to vibrate. And so before, all of the bottles were about the same mass. They're the same bottle from the same manufacturer. So give or take very small flaws, because nothing is perfect, they all had the same mass. But by adding different amounts of water to each bottle, we changed the mass of each bottle so that they're not only different from how they were before, but they are different from each other. So why does the mass matter? Well, since the mass is the amount of stuff we have to vibrate, then this one is going to have the slowest vibrations because there's a lot more to vibrate. So it's going to have the lowest pitch because the sound waves are moving more slowly, as opposed to this one on the other end. Nice high pitch because there's very little mass to vibrate, so the sound waves are moving much faster. That's my high pitch noise. But you say we didn't check to see if they have the same pitch when you blow on the mouths. So let's do that now. Now, did you notice what happened? Let's just do the first and the last one so we can have the most stark comparison. Do those pitches match when we hit them with the iced teaspoon? They do not. For some reason now, when we blow on them, the pitch in this bottle is the lowest, and the pitch in this bottle is the highest. Is this magic? I don't think it's magic. In fact, I know it's not magic. And I know because I looked it up on the internet and read it in a book. And what I found out is the reason that it's different when we blow over the mouth of the bottles is because we're not vibrating the bottles and the water, we're vibrating the air that is in the bottles. So the bottle that has the least mass as far as bottle and water is concerned has the most mass as far as air is concerned. I like that. It sounds kind of like a tugboat. But then this bottle, which has the most mass for the bottle and the water, is going to have the least mass for the air. And that one's harder to do. I don't know why. So yeah. So there you have it. Now we know how to manipulate pitch with our bottles of water. But Arwen, you say, why do I need to know how to manipulate the pitch of bottles of water? That is not going to come up very often. We can take what we have learned and we can apply it. So we are going to look at another thing that we vibrate in order to make sound. And you say, oh, but you just said that all vibration is sound. Well, yes, but another thing in particular, we can see the vibrations. So this is a guitar, and you may even be able to hear it, but when you pluck or strum the strings, they vibrate, and that's what makes the noise, just like we learned. Now, to change the pitch on your guitar, what you do is you make the mass of the string smaller. You shorten it by pinching it down with your finger. So here it is with the entire length of the string. And here it is when I make the string shorter, thus decreasing the mass of the string by pinching it down. It's higher. And then you get into the one up here, which is the highest string. And so when you pinch it down really close to where you're playing it, you get a very high-pitched note. So yeah, so basically you just learned how to play guitar. Okay, maybe not, but some of the physics behind playing the guitar. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed our experiment today. I definitely did. And, maybe next time you're sitting around and you're drinking out of a glass. I guess also plastic would work, but I think that it's not as loud as glass, so it doesn't work as well. but every few sips, maybe just like tap a little and see if you can hear the change in the pitch. And of course, don't do it if you're going to be annoying anyone else in the immediate vicinity, because we are all doing our best in our lives to not annoy other people. Anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, or whenever you're choosing to watch this. My name is Arwen, and thanks again for joining me for Durham County Library online programming. Bye.